Hi, I'm Max Archer from Cerberus Airsoft Team. Today we'll be talking about the Avengers M900 tactical light, which is available from Evike Airsoft. This light is a clone of the Surefire M900 light, which has been a favorite of law enforcement and military users for years, but has generally been too expensive for airsoft users. With this light, you get a light with a built-in foregrip that it contains its own pressure pads, a 12-volt xenon main beam, and a pair of small LEDs for navigating in the dark. Many of the M900 clones on the market use a pair of thumb screws to attach to the gun's rails. This one, however, uses a quick-release lever mount, which is a much easier solution. The lever mount is mounted near the rear of the light, so you can have the light hang off the front of the gun by quite a bit if you have a very short gun or like your grip far forward. You have 3 pressure pads on the grip. The 2 large ones activate the xenon main beam, and the small one at the back activates the navigation LEDs. These pressure pads are not quite as clicky or responsive as some of the nicer lights out there, but for $60 they're pretty good. It takes 3 CR123As, which are installed inside the vertical grip. The vertical grip is kept from unscrewing with a little spring-loaded lever that fits in these little flutes on the base and keeps it from unscrewing. On the base you also have a knob you can turn a quarter or half turn to keep the lights from coming on accidentally. You can also use it as a continuous beam light by flipping this switch at the rear of the light. It's mostly plastic construction with metal where it counts on the body of the light and on the rail mounts. One downside is that the lens of this is glass, so I've installed an aftermarket diffuser, not just to diffuse the light and make it a little bit better, but also to protect the glass lens inside. I'll put a link to this in the description. The plastic on this isn't quite as nice as what you get from a Magpul part or from a real Surefire, but again, for $60 it's pretty good. This is a pretty solid light and definitely a good option as long as you're okay with the CR123 batteries and the fact that it's a xenon light. The 2 small LEDs do stick up a little bit over the rest of the light, so if you have a gun with rails on a wide forearm, they could get in the way. It's probably good to try one of these out if you're worried about it. Okay, it's dark now, so I'll show you guys the beams. Here's the undiffused main beam. Pretty good range, pretty bright. Here's the diffused main beam, a lot more spread. And the navigation lights. Pretty dim, just enough to get around with. Okay, well that should do it. Thanks for watching.